Dear Dr. Bornstein, I know you are aware of what a wonderful institution Ames is. What you may not know is the powerful impact on individuals such as myself. So if you have a minute, please read on to understand how my life has been changed by my time here at Ames Community College. Dr. Bornstein, if anyone had told me 3 years ago I would be graduating with an AA in anthropology and heading to the university of my dreams, Baylor University, I would have laughed myself to death. Yet, after unceremoniously being let go from a job I truly loved and was successful at, I found myself taking assessment tests and sitting in Liz Schoenlieber's office in Trio. Before I knew it, I was enrolled in summer classes and on my way. That summer and fall were a whirlwind of new experiences and achievements. I was meeting so many amazing people and inspiring people. My grades were the best they had ever been, all A's. But it wasn't until the spring of 2015 that I met the person who had the biggest influence and ignited the passion I continue to pursue. Dr. Cerisa Reynolds opened my eyes to forensic anthropology, and I truly found my calling. For the first time in my life, I felt a purpose and a pathway was laid before me. When I first spoke with Liz about an anthropology degree, we looked at local Colorado colleges, but none carried the program I needed. Truth be told, there are not many that do. When I mentioned Baylor, I expected Liz to tell me all the reasons I couldn't or shouldn't. What I got was an immediate look to see what I needed to transfer and what courses were required and what I needed here that would transfer. I was never prepped not to go to Baylor. I was encouraged and supported through the entire process. When I was notified, both Liz and Dr. Reynolds teared up with me. We had done it. I will begin attending Baylor this fall. Phi Theta Kappa has also been a life changer. I have stretched myself and stood firmly outside of my comfort zone. Sometimes I found success, other times I learned lessons and found some weaknesses. I have been allowed to lead others, to help others, to be inspired by others. At our convention in Maryland, another member of our chapter hugged me with tears in his eyes. He thanked me for changing his life. If I failed at everything else, with this one moment, I succeeded at achieving the greatest honor I could. What must be understood is I have spent my entire life being told I would never achieve this. In high school, I was groomed for job and marriage. I was deterred from joining the military. My mother did not have the money for me to take the ACTs or the SAT. Even when we spoke of college, I was pushed towards nursing or administrative assistant. Neither of those appealed to me. When my daughter was born with spina bifida, my desire to go to school was called selfish. So I worked and took care of her. Then my second daughter was born, and college couldn't be justified by my family or my ex-husband. Then my youngest daughter was diagnosed with a very rare deadly disease. She passed a few months later. The months and years that followed were some of the darkest times of my life. Divorce, poverty, depression. I contemplated suicide more than once. Wow, how my life has changed. I have an amazing husband, my precious son, my confidence, my tribe. If Ames had not been here when I needed it, I would still be questioning myself. Can I do more? Is this all there is in life? What am I capable of? I now know there is so much more. I am capable of great things. Life is so beautiful and exciting again. These next few weeks are going to be emotional. I am excited to continue to Baylor, but I am terribly sad to leave this place and people I've come to love so much. In my heart, I know no matter where I go, what happens, Ames will always be my home. Thank you for hearing a bit of my story. Dr. Bornstein, I wish you great success here, and I look forward to seeing how others are touched and changed by this campus. My best always, Tammy Wake.